Hello, everybody. I'm Robert Storms.
And I'm Adam J.
This is going to be our spoiler-free review of Power Rangers. So we're going to talk about our likes, dislikes, and then just kind of give an overall verdict. And then we're going to go ahead and do a spoiler-filled review because that's where we're going to be able to do most of the actual discussion on the review. So, Adam, you go ahead and start us off.
Okay, I'm just going to be honest. I was like berating... He'll even tell you, I was kind of berating the trailers for this film. I really was kind of dreading going to see this because I grew up with Power Rangers and I love the series, in all honesty. Like, there's some seasons that were legitimately bad, like Turbo was awful, Jungle Fury was awful, and, Operation Overdrive is the worst. However, my favorite one is Power Rangers Time Force, but I grew up with Mighty Morphin, and that was a big part of my childhood. And knowing that they were remaking this, I was a little skeptical because, we live in a world where the Transformer films exist and all these other movies have pretty much destroyed our childhoods. Like the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles, don't even get me fucking started on that shit. Ghostbusters, Jesus, fuck. Needless to say, like, a lot of things that I enjoyed as a child have been ruined by reboots. I fucking loved this movie. Like, from start to finish. I absolutely love this film. And I think that a lot of the criticisms have overblown certain things about it. Okay, like, let's just get the obvious elephant in the room out of the way. Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, there's Krispy Kreme product placement in this film, but everyone's talking about it like it's every 10 minutes, and it's really not. Like, it's mentioned...
In fact, I believe we were over an hour into the movie, and I looked at you. I'm like, "Where's this Krispy Kreme?"
Yeah, it shows up once about an hour in, and then towards the end, it's mentioned a lot for a certain reason, which we'll get into in the spoiler territory. But it was done comedically. Like, it wasn't done to shove Krispy Kreme in your faces. Like, they used it for a joke.
Well,
as a joke for most of the parts.
Krispy Kreme paid money.
Of course.
That's how product placement works.
Exactly.
But they did it in a tongue-in-cheek type way.
Yeah.
When I'm sitting here and I'm listening to reviews, reading reviews, and everybody's like, "Oh, Krispy Kreme." I'm expecting to see all the Rangers with Krispy Kreme donuts in their hand every 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
You don't see it until over an hour in the movie, and then toward the end it's mentioned a lot, but it's mentioned in a joke. It's funny.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, here's the thing. People overblow product placement in movies, okay? Because, one, if the product is helping getting your movie released, if it's helping getting your movie made, then, yeah, product placement's fine, okay? If the movie is good enough to make you not notice the product placement, that's okay. The only movie I can think of where product placement has bothered me, legitimately bothered me, is Transformers 4, because that had product placement literally every 10 minutes in the movie. You could point out product placement, and it got so fucking distracting, and the movie wasn't good enough to distract you from all the product placement. All right, wasn't good enough at all. It's a piece of shit.
Okay, so besides the Krispy Kreme, because we can't talk about the Krispy Kreme the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So let's talk about the movie, non-spoilers, because this is going to be a short review. We're going to get more in depth into our spoiler review. So let's just run down.
Oh, okay. All right.
Likes, dislikes, overall.
Okay. First of all, I loved the actors in this film. I thought all 5 of the Rangers were perfectly casted. Hell, fucking Naomi Scott, who plays Kimberly, when they're in battle at the end, she sounded like Amy Jo Johnson. I don't know if you heard that, but the way she was talking, the inflections in her voice, she sounded like Amy Jo Johnson when she would fight in the original show, and I thought that was so cool. I'm like, wait a minute, I actually thought that Johnson was dubbing the lines for a minute. She sounded just like her. But yeah, they do redo the characters a little bit. Okay, again, they don't really start out as friends. They don't really know each other in this, and but they've all got their personal things to deal with, and you discover more about them as the film goes on, and as they become friends, because the film doesn't just start out and, oh yeah, they're all buddy-buddy. No, the film builds towards that. Yeah. And, I will admit, it was something that I felt that this did a lot better than the show. And for what it's worth, I do think that this is the best Power Rangers movie that's been released by a landslide.
Okay, yeah. By a landslide,
that's not saying a lot. Yeah. Okay. Now, keep in mind though, I do like the first Power Rangers movie. It's bad, but I fucking love it.
Well, I
Um,
own both Power Rangers movies, but yeah, like, well,
Turbo's awful. Come on now.
Yeah, Turbo's got off no matter what generation you're from. But like the Ivan Ooze movie was great back when I was 10.
Yeah.
But
Now it's like nostalgia.
this movie has a different tone.
Yeah. This movie, I wouldn't go as far as to say it's really dark.
No, it's not dark.
It's not dark,
It's
but
more
it's more
mature.
edgy. It's more mature, yeah. This movie, it treats its audience, which are kids, like adults. And that's a great thing.
But not only does it treat the kids like adults, but it's very much aware that most of their fans were once kids that are adults.
Oh yeah, because there's a ton of references here.
So you have the tone that is meant for basically all ages. It's enough to keep an adult focused on the movie, enjoying the movie, but it also has the elements that kids are gonna go just to see. Ooh, look at the flashy colors and the fighting and so on.
Well, yeah,
but
what I love about this, and this is something I was hearing a lot of reviews about the how little they're in the suits in this movie.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually didn't bother me in this because the drama between the characters and what was going on was so compelling that none of it bothered me. Okay, like honestly, they could have gone on another hour without them in the suits, and I would have been perfectly fine because they were that interesting.
Okay, so we're running a little late on this. I don't want this review to go on for 20 minutes. Okay. Finish up what you want to say. Okay. I want to get into some dislikes and then overall.
Overall, I thought the action was great. The acting was great. Elizabeth Banks as Rita, I thought she was a lot of fun. She went a little too over the top at times, but that's okay. That's expected with a Rita Repulsa type character. And yeah, just totally. I thought it was a very, very well made film. I am so happy to have been proven wrong about this because I went into this thinking it was gonna suck, and I walked out loving it. Rob,
do you have any dislikes other than just in general Rita a little over the top?
Oh yeah. Like Rita goes a tad over the top, and we mentioned the Krispy Kreme. There's not much in the movie that bothered me except like. Okay, I don't like the look of the Megazord. That's a big deal for me because like the Megazord, the original one especially, is so friggin' iconic. Like you look at the thing, that's a fucking Megazord. That's badass. This one was just kind of whatever. I hated what they did with Goldar too. Like that was another big thing for me. But again, I knew that going in. I kind of have to make my peace with that to enjoy the film. But other than that, I got nothing.
Yeah, me overall enjoyed the film. I liked it a lot. I'll talk more about it in the spoiler version. I don't want this video to go over too much. I enjoyed the movie a lot. Thought Rita wasn't as bad as everybody, much like the Krispy Kremes, where everybody was like, Rita, Elizabeth Banks is so over the top. She wasn't that bad. I think a couple scenes she was but it wasn't nowhere near as bad as people make it out. Same thing with the Krispy Kremes. I also did not like what they did with Goldar. It's fine for the story they're telling. It doesn't take you out of the story. Would I prefer a giant ape-looking wolf guy?
Damn straight.
Yes, I would.
Fucking A.
But whatever, new thing. I'll roll with it. Didn't ruin the plot. Didn't ruin the story for me. I was fine with it. So overall, if you're a fan of Power Rangers, you're going to like it.
Yeah, you will like it.
Go see it, you're going to like it.
Without a doubt.
If you have kids who don't know what Power Rangers are,
take them to see it.
Yeah, they'll like it.
Yeah.
That's what everybody was doing in the theater. It was them and their
kids.
Yeah. And I do say, don't spoil, but stay for the mid-credit scene. There is a mid-credit scene, so stay for that. It's not a big deal. I thought it was going to be more than what it was, but it's a nice little Easter egg that you guys might want to check out. So that's our non-spoiler review of Power Rangers. Be sure to go check it out. Hit the like button, subscribe, and until next time, guys, I'm Robert Storms.
I'm Adam J.
And that's our opinion.